Hi, welcome to Let's Talk About Business. My name is Nelson Peña from IMC International, partnering with Dukascopy Swiss Financial TV. Today I have invited Hector Reyes, who is the Regional Director for Central America. And today we are going to talk about doing business in this region. Hi Hector, good day to you. How are you doing?
How are you, Nelson? Nice to be here.
I am fine. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Preparing this meeting with you, Hector, I came to a kind of historical fact that after the Spanish colonial rule in 1821, at that time, the different regions in your territory, they tried to create a kind of united entity to become ones, which failed after in the 30s of the same century, so that the countries of Panama, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Belize were, I would say, born, if I can say. What is the region today? Are you today united or are you segregated? Do you have a common approach to move ahead? And second, what have done the governments to abolish, I would say, the more rather negative image that the region might have in certain persons as violence, military operations, human rights violations, and might be to promote a common civic sense. So what is your perception today in your region?
Well, Nelson, I can tell you that actually the region is, I believe, is more united than segregated, because they have tested and they have learned, of course, that it's much better to be united than segregated. You get more, you are more, and you have much more to do. Consequently, the governments are making strong efforts to enlarge investments and to attract investments from worldwide. Under programs, specific programs to deal with education, prevention of violence, health and safety, I mean legal, social, and political safety. But also they are focusing in creating new business opportunities, work opportunities for young labor force, because it means about half of the population of the region. So it's a core item to do. After that, they are creating more working programs to housewives to support the families, and also, generally speaking, the unemployment people. And finally, they are also making strong efforts to strengthen the business contacts to foreign investors that are coming to the region.
Despite of the mentioned difficulties, what are the clear advantages of being in Central America?
Well, I believe mostly the growing skill force, labor force, must be perhaps one of the most important, but also the stability that we have been enjoying in regard of political and social sectors. We have been enjoying a very, very good stability. Furthermore, I think we have a lot of room for new developments. You know that when we are developing new things, we need to create more things, more business, more developments. I could also add the strategical location of the region in regard of the world trade as a bridge for imports and exports. And finally, the diversification of the economics and more friendly environment that governments are working out to attract more investments.
One aspect was I have read when I was preparing myself to this meeting, Hector, it's about the Central American common market, and I think it's the same effort as the North Americans are doing, and also in South America. And the same questions I have asked to other colleagues is, how does it work? Is it successful? Are you still at the beginning? Are you still on your path? What are the learning elements here?
Well, actually, they have been working for a while, but actually they are. I think they are working much better by eliminating trade barriers between the member states, and they have started to work in the creation of a common foreign policy that will help a lot to integrate the common market. Individually, I think the countries have designated free trade zones, providing to foreign companies exceptions in import-export taxes. But in some cases, some special cases, they also add another attraction, the income taxes exemption. So they perhaps are trying to attract more investments. Regarding opportunities, I believe that Central America has bunches of new business options in diverse fields like infrastructure, utilities, telecommunications, perhaps agro-industries also, real estate and properties, and commercial construction, to mention the main fields to invest. But also it will depend of the kind of market the investor wants. I mean, if local, regional, or even global markets.
Hector, you said a key element which is stability and strategic position. And according to my opinion, obviously Central America has the channel. This is Panama. And you told me this week something very interesting about Nicaragua, which might be, I would say, strengthen this strategic position over the next 10, 15, 20 years. Can you please tell us something more about this, so that the Central American region becomes a real worldwide spot on the traffic of goods?
Well, as I told you before, Panama is leading the way of the region. It's a clear thing, followed by Costa Rica and the rest of the region states. Panama has a very solid economy and results in the region and also in Latin America, as you can see, mostly helped by channel business. Nowadays, Nicaragua and Honduras are taking the lead in regard of try to cover in the missing percentage that Panama Channel is not able to cover in regard of the world trade. So Nicaragua is starting a new channel that will cross the country through the Lake Nicaragua, which is a huge lake, and will focus on the kind of traffic that cannot go through Panama Channel. And Honduras is also taking note of this, helping by the build railroad, big road, railroad road that will be for container cargo. So you will see in the coming years 2 more options to the Panama Channel. Of course, there's no competition, but it's complementing. And that will be very friendly and very complementing business in the zone.
You said you were talking about Panama, and Panama has duplicated its GDP in the last 10 years, Hector. According to you, this is because of the channel directly or indirectly? Where was working elements born and produced, and where was new business created?
Okay, Panama has been focused over a century in channel, but lastly they are focusing in developing more business, like a world logistics center, and they have also a financial center. They are very good in that. And also lately they are developing very strong the tourism business. So there are plenty of room to develop Panama, because it's not only the channel. there will be a lot of other sectors, business sectors and services to invest.
Can you say something about Belize? Because it's a kind of, I would say, Panamanian, or Panamanian, I don't know the word in English, right? What is Belize about within Central America? Where do you position Belize?
Belize has been a small country like El Salvador that is pushing up because they have the great support of Commonwealth, and also directly from England, and also they are being supported by the United States. So they are growing and growing. They are very small country, but they have a very nice location to diverse economy and to develop different business and services, new ventures. I believe that Belize will be a major or important country to see.
Hector, related to the, I would say, the good elements which the Central American region offers, this kind of stability, the strategic position, the growing markets, the diversity itself of the different industries, how do you and your team support companies to get established and to do good business? So what are the services you are offering? What kind of benefits you are giving to a foreign company?
Well, we are looking for distributors, we are looking for exporters, for finance people, for all kind of companies, public or private, that may need any help, any support to develop a new project. So how can we support them? Simple. We put all our experience, skills and business relations, but also we make search, marketing search. We make installations of new companies. We make merger and acquisitions and business consultancy for these people.
Okay. I would like to thank you. Hector, has been a pleasure to have here in the studio. I wish you and the team all the best for the future. Thanks so much.
Thank you to you, Nelson.
This was Let's Talk About Business, discussing how to do business in Central America. Thanks so much for having watched Swiss Financial TV. See you very soon. Bye.